Hello everyone, welcome back to the React.js course. In this video, we are going to set up for the first time a connection between our Node.js server and our database, which is going to reside inside of our laptop, but inside MySQL Workbench. So first of all, please, if you haven't done so, go and download MySQL Workbench so you can follow up with me in in this video and the next videos, okay? And if you're after you've done that, you can follow up with us in these few steps. So first, I want to navigate into our server folder, and then I want to add in our dependency called MySQL, so npm I or npm install, whatever. After done that, of course, to check if MySQL has been successfully downloaded, you go to package.json, and you can see inside of these dependencies you have MySQL. Okay. So instead of index.js, same as we did with course, I want to create a constant which is called MySQL and then require it. Okay, so that is done. And after that, we are going to jump into MySQL Workbench so we can test a couple of stuff. So first, I need to create a new connection. So you press on this button, okay, to create a connection, and I'm gonna name it React.js course. Okay, excuse me. And I want to access this connection, so I have restricted a password for that, but I don't think you are going to be required to ask to fill up a password. Okay, so that is what you are going to see in front of you. So you have this connection. At the left side, we have an empty schema, so we do not have previous databases, but that's where we are going to create our databases. And here you can write an SQL code or whatever. So let me first create a database. So we don't want to create table. We want to create a schema or a database. So I'm going to name it, for example, project 1. Okay, and let me press on apply. We're creating a new schema called project 1. Okay, so that is finished. Now we can see on the left side we have a database called project 1 and has a tables, views, and whatever. So tables, that's where we can add a new table. Let's say, for example, I want to call it users and add inside of it ID, email, name, whatever. So we are going to do this in the later video. So that is just a simple introduction on how the software works. Okay, so we created a new database, and now we can go to index.js again and create a new constant called db or whatever you want to name it. Okay, but db is a common used word, and we need to use this mysql variable if you want, and we need to create a connection. Okay, and this is going to take an object. First we have the user. Okay, so I'm going to add in root now, but I'm going to explain furthermore how to get the username. And we have the host, which is going to be localhost. We also have a password. For now, I guess it's password. And we have also the name of our database finally, which is the same name as this one right here, which is project 1. Okay, so that's how we link actually our database or our Node.js server to our database and MySQL Workbench. So to see what is the username and the password, or if you want, you can create a new user. You go to MySQL Workbench again. You can see here the administration, and you can have the users and privileges. Okay, you can add a new account. So let's say, for example, you can add a new user. That will be the new username, and after that, you also input a password and you click on apply, and you can also use this user instead of the normal one, which is root and password. So you can do so. I really advise you to do that, but you can also use the default one. Okay, so that's how we have created a connection between the Node.js server and SQL or MySQL Workbench. So later on, when we have tables and want to insert into our tables or even get information from our tables, we can do so easily from our index.js file by using this very important variable, which is db. So that was it for this video. It was a bit short maybe, and please, if you have any questions, please do ask your questions on the comment section. And In the next videos, we are going to dig deeper into this MySQL Workbench, how to create a table, and then how to be able to add in values to this table. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video.